Hello everyone, bit of a different video today, probably something not a lot of you are actually aware of, but I've been kind of thinking about going back to school. This is something I've talked about on my German channel because it's a bit, I don't want to say Germany specific, but if you didn't know this, in Germany you basically after school go two ways. So there are two paths people take career-wise. One is called Ausbildung, which is basically an apprenticeship that usually takes 3 years, during which time you work in a place and you also go to school most, like half the time, and then after 3 years of not making much money you're then a qualified person. So there are a lot of jobs that require you to do this 3-year apprenticeship. Then you can obviously also go to uni, which a lot of people also do, where you can get a bachelor or a master or whatever. And you need to go to uni for a lot of jobs. Like if you want to become a teacher, you have to go to uni. I think you have to actually go to uni for like 5 years, and then you have to be a teacher apprentice for a year or two, and only then are you an actual teacher. So it takes a long time, and the thing in Germany is if you don't choose to go one of these paths, you have very little chance of getting a job. So if you are unqualified, you have a really hard time and you can only do unskilled jobs. You can't really rise up the ranks like here in the UK. So I did A-levels, but I never went to uni and I never did an apprenticeship or anything that qualifies me to do anything. But I obviously worked my way up. I started interning and now I work in like a quite alright job, I would say. And I'm happy with it, but I don't think I could have gotten to this job in Germany, because if you ever go on like a German job portal and you want to apply to something, you always have to upload your uni degree or your apprenticeship end degree thing, and it won't even let you progress if you can't upload that, and you won't get any job interviews without one of these things usually. So you can't become much. You can work in a factory, you could, you know, clean, which I'm not saying these are bad jobs, but I'm just saying it's very limited what you can do. You can only do kind of unskilled jobs, which is not something that I want to do. If I go back to Germany, which is a possibility in my life that I might go back to Germany at some point, then I kind of want to be able to have a job similar to what I have now. And even though I have quite a bit of experience now, in Germany they will still want to see my education. So even if you're like 40 probably, you probably still have to put your uni degree in your application. Not everywhere, but they are just really focused on like seeing your education, and they want people who are qualified. So I just want my doors to be open. So I reckoned, even though it's been a few years now, I should probably get some kind of education. I mean, I've made a video before where I've talked about why I didn't go to uni and why I think it was the right thing to do. I still think it was the right thing to do to not go to uni at 20, because I was just straight out of school. I got my A-levels when I was 20. And at that time I didn't really know what I want to do. I just knew I liked to do photography, so I thought, I'm going to study photography. I'm so glad I didn't do that, because nowadays I see it would have not been a good job choice for me. I probably would have not finished my degree anyway, so it would have been a huge waste of my time basically. So I'm glad I didn't do that, even though it took me like 6-7 years. I'm now at a point where I feel like, yes, I've decided that what I do, music, is what I want to do with my career. So I decided very recently that I might try and pursue a music degree here in London at uni while I still can. So I applied to a uni only about a week and a half ago, I think. It was super quick. I looked into it first time in like September, I think, and obviously September and October is when most courses start, so I missed that completely, and I was quite prepared to wait till next year in October. But then I realised there are a lot of courses that start in January. So I found a course I was quite interested in, and I went to an open day and everything, and then yeah, a week and a half ago I sent my application. And it's actually for a master's degree. Now, obviously I don't have an undergrad, I don't have a bachelor's degree, but there are ways you can get into a master's degree without an undergrad if you have like enough work experience in that particular field, and if you can kind of prove that you are qualified enough. So I had to go through quite, you know, an intense process of applying. I had to get loads of references, and I had to put in all my evidence in, write motivational statements. And yeah, 4 days later, I think it was, 4 or 5 days later, I got an email saying that I have been accepted, and if everything goes right, so I already accepted the offer. Now I need to enroll. Once I'm enrolled, it should be all set. I need to obviously sort out the student loan and everything, which is half sorted out, so it'll be fine. But if everything goes to plan, I will be a student from next month. So yeah, that's my news. What this means for this channel, I don't really know. I mean, the course says you should spend 20 hours a week on it, and I fully plan to stay in full-time employment during my course. So I currently work like 37 hours a week. Plus 20 is 57 hours that I should dedicate to work and studies. I do want to continue doing YouTube, but obviously it's going to be a bit tight. I'm going to try my best. I still think I will be able to, but basically bear with me is all I can say. I'm going to do my best, but please just understand that at the moment that's going to take, you know, just be my be more of a priority for me at the moment. I'm sure after a few months and I get into a routine it'll be fine, but at first I might be a bit overwhelmed. This is also why there haven't been as many videos lately, because I was working on my application, I was sorting everything out. So now that's done and over Christmas I'm pretty free, so I'm hoping I can make more content. And yeah, I just wanted to let you know, if you have any questions, do let me know. I won't say my exact uni or course because I don't want anyone to visit me, because that's just weird. But yeah, I'm happy to answer anything else, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you on my next video. Bye.